Hey, How Not to Sailors, Bradford Rogers here, author of How Not to Sail. And if you think you've done dumb stuff, you're not alone. If you have a boat, you've done dumb stuff. Just take this example from Bob Bitchin. With 100,000 miles under his belt, he's accumulated a lot of information on how not to sail. He's also my very first guest on the audio podcast, which you can check out at hownottosail.com. But right now, here's Bob.
The first time I went from a 30-foot boat to a 50-foot boat, I felt like I was on an aircraft carrier. I had stolen this boat. I mean, I bought it for $99,000. It was a 50-foot Formosa. It was beautiful. But it was new to me, but it was an older boat. It was a couple years old. So as soon as I got it, I wanted to go to Catalina because now I was used to going there on my other boats, and I just got to go there. So we go to the backside of Catalina, and we decided nice place to anchor. So I put the anchor over. It starts going down. I figure we were in about 80 feet of water. I'm going to put out about 200 feet. The anchor chain goes out, about 60 feet of chain, about 100 foot of line, and then right over. It was not Samson twist.
Oops.
Yeah, oops is right. So my first mate, Bruce, he jumps over, goes down, gets the line, brings it back up. We put it on the windlass. We crank it back up again, and then we go into shallower water where we immediately backed into a pile of rocks.
Of course.
It was on the chart, but I wasn't looking at the chart because I knew what I was doing. I'd been there before.
Right. I understand.
So anyway, you learn from your experiences, they say. Mm-hmm. They are wrong because about 10 years later on the Lost Soul, the 56-footer, after sailing around the world, probably after 75,000 miles at that time, we go back to that same side of the island. I dropped my hook, but now it's tied on because I learned from that. Mm-hmm. And I backed into the very same pile of rocks that I hit 10 years ago.
Oh, dear.
That's how you don't anchor.
Mm-hmm. All right, we're going to have more coming up from Bob Bitchin, so if you're on YouTube, make sure to click that subscribe button and hit the notification bell so you don't miss a thing. Meanwhile, here's some other videos. I did not record that audio at all, did I?